What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Mika Chanel. I'm back with another edition. You know, Mika Chanel is just saying. It's the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 8, season finale. It's episode 17. It is the final episode of this season as far as the regular season, and then we're going to get into the reunions next week. This season was pretty dang on boring. I'm glad they didn't drag it out. It seemed like last year they had like 28 damn episodes or something. It just seemed like it lasted forever. But yeah, this season, it's over, you guys. I don't know. Let's talk about it though. Let's talk about this last episode. So it starts off with Phaedra. She is in her kitchen where she seems to like to be. And she calls Mr. Dwight. Now, we haven't seen Dwight in a while, right? So she calls Dwight because she wants to have a holiday party. She wants to have it over the top. And you know how they like to do their parties over the top. You remember her baby shower. You remember Aiden's first birthday. And then he did another party for her, but I can't remember what it was right now. But anyway, so yeah, so she's like, you know, I want to have a big over the top wedding, so I got to call Mr. Dwight. So they're on the phone, they're talking, and then all of a sudden the bell rings, so she got to go. She sees that it is Portia. Portia comes over to visit. They chit chat a little bit. They talk a little bit about about Phaedra throwing the holiday party, and she talks about she wants to get some hoofing, and and so she asked Chris to help her, teach her a little dance routine, and then I guess he's gonna do his, his thing or whatever. And then here comes Portia talking about, oh yeah, he can definitely put some little flavor to it and let him do his thing and swing his hair and all this. And I'm like, you know what? Give it up, let it go, leave that shit back in Jamaica where y'all was talking about that with my husband, as if he's gay or whatever. Leave that shit alone, okay? Or whatever. And Phaedra, she probably wanted to join in. I feel like if the cameras hadn't been there, she probably would have joined in. But, she just was like, girl, whatever. But then Portia brings up an article that she had received from work. And she wanted to talk to Phaedra about it, which is basically an article that's saying that the feds went to Candy and Todd's house to retrieve Apollo's belongings that they had at his house or whatever. And Phaedra's like, no, I ain't heard about that, child. I've been out of town, so I haven't even, heard about that or anything. And she's reading the article and she's just like, oh, wow. And Portia's like, can you believe that, can you imagine having the feds come to your house? And Phaedra's like, oh, well, yeah, I can imagine that. And Portia's just kind of looking at her. Is it me, or was Portia like looking at her like, is that all you gonna say? Like, Portia had a look on her face as if, she was expecting more from Phaedra or something, or she didn't totally believe what Phaedra was saying. I don't know, but I don't know. She just had a weird look on her face. And then she was like, well, girl, Cynthia and Peter got some stuff at their house. Now, Phaedra looked a little surprised and shocked when Portia said that, didn't she? And she was like, well, I guess so. He was always over there. He was over there more than he was over here with his kids or whatever. And so, yeah, so anyways, yeah, I don't know what that was about. It was just a little weird. I don't know if Phaedra called the popos and told them they were there. I mean, if she did, whatever, because they probably have been harassing her for some money, for the money or whatever. But so she maybe she did tell them that, that he had some belongings at other people's homes, whatever. It is what it is. I mean, I don't know if I blame her. I don't know if I don't know. I mean, I really don't care that much. It's just funny that the feds came to Candy and Todd's house. Anyways, then we see, like, as this is going on, we see Todd and Candy. They keep flipping back and forth. Todd and Candy are on their way to the cemetery to visit Mama Sharon's grave, Todd's mother. And like on the ride over there, Candy was talking about, oh my God, I hope I get my body back. And he was like, I hope you don't lose them boobs. And she was like, I'm gonna have to get me a boob job because when women nurse, their breasts get real flat. And she was like, I don't want no flat breasts with no little flat pancakes with no little raisins on the end. And that just made me crack the fuck up because It's so freaking true. Like, I didn't know that I was like, nah, y'all crazy. That does not happen. That does not happen, baby. These triple D's went so flat because I've nursed my baby for 8 months. These babies went so flat, okay, after I was done nursing her. And they were so, like, they've always been, I've always had, triple D's or whatever. And they, before I had her, they kind of set up a little bit more. And during pregnancy, I mean, they was really, like, juicy, and then I stopped nursing her, and I was like, oh, my God, what happened? You will not catch me without a bra on, okay? No. A good one, okay? Anyways, I don't know about getting a boob job. I probably would if I wasn't afraid of the doctors putting me to sleep and not waking up, because that's, I just can't. I don't know. I don't know if I could do any surgery. I've never had surgery before. And I don't know if I can do any kind of elective surgery because I don't want the motherfuckers putting me to sleep because I want to know what's going on and I want to make sure I wake up. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I just thought that scene was really funny. And then they finally get to the cemetery and it's it's a very touching scene. They are telling, talking to the grave and telling her, they're having a boy and the little boy is gonna be her last name is his middle name. That's where Ace Wells comes from. Wells was Mama Sharon's last name or whatever. And Candy, just tells him like, I just thought you were gonna fall apart, because Ty was an only child. So, he, doesn't have brothers and sisters to lean on, or whatever. But, he was like, you just got to push through. You got to keep going. And, that is really all you can do. Your life can't stop. You grieve and then you keep, and then you move on. And that person is still always going to be with you regardless. Memories never die. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways... let's move on from that. Matt comes over to Kenya's house and he comes and brings her these little puppies. She said that he found her these 2 little puppies but they weren't ready to come home yet because they weren't old enough to leave the breeder. And so, he comes and he surprises her. One's a boy, one's a girl. She names the boy King and she names the girl Twirl, which I thought was cute. But you know what? I can't get with these toy dogs. I'm sorry. I'm not into dogs in general, but I damn sure don't want no damn toy dog. I don't want no big old gigantic dog, but like, like what's the Snoopy dogs called? A beagle or something? Whatever. That size. That's a cute little size. These little toy dogs, like, my cat is like triple the size of both of them dogs put together, okay? My cat will fuck them dogs up. I'm like, what is up with people in these little, like, their little accessories or whatever? It's like, whatever, okay. Anyway, so it was cute. I just really like seeing her and Matt together. It's just really nice to see her happy and smiling and having someone that actually seems to genuinely care about her. I'm happy for Kenya. That's my girl and I'm happy for her. And so then, she's asking him to help her pick out an outfit for Portia's holiday party. And she's like, I don't know how it's going to be because, the feds went over to Candy's house. I don't know if there's going to be any drama around that or what. And she's like, explaining to him, about what went down with Apollo and what went down with Candy and Phaedra's. Like, they used to be really cool and now they're not. And she was like, I don't know if Phaedra is the one that called the feds or whatever. She was like, but in the hood, you're not supposed to be going telling on people or whatever. And he's like, Matt's like, y'all are far from the hood. She was like, well, her husband is in prison, so that ain't too far from the damn hood, okay? Which I found to be funny. And she was sleeping with his ass on a fucking air mattress while he was on house arrest in the project. So yeah, it's a little hood. They got the hood thing going on. Anyways, that was a cute little scene. So anyways, then them damn dogs was chewing on her shoes and stuff, and I'm like, ugh, get that little dog on out of here. Anyway, so the next scene we see Mallory and Cynthia. They're at Cynthia and Peter's house, and Mallory is helping Cynthia move furniture around because Cynthia is setting up this like massage table. Peter's on his way home. I guess he was in Charlotte at the bar, wherever he was. Peter's on his way home and she wants to, surprise him with, a massage with a happy ending, okay? So Mallory leaves and then Peter finally gets home and Cynthia, she done went all out. She got on her little white masseuse uniform. She got the towel over her arm and all of this, and he's like, oh, sick it now. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, okay? And then, you know, they talk a little bit, and then she starts like, well, let me help you get your clothes off. He's like, oh, I don't need no help. I don't need no help. You know, he's taking everything off. He's trying to take his drawers off. I'm like, no, please. Please do not take your drawers off. But then he did it anyway when he got under the covers. I was like, ew, I just don't want that image in my head of him just being naked on that table, okay? But it was what was really funny to me is that when he threw his drawers on the floor, Cynthia went and picked them up like, we don't throw our clothes on the floor. I'm going to fold them up and put them over here for you. Cynthia was like, okay, I'm in character, but I'm not that much in character, okay? Don't be throwing your shit on my floor, all right? So anyway, so she giving him a massage, and then he want to turn over, and she about to climb on top of him. Damn near need him in the balls or whatever. But as she's like trying to climb on top of him, all of a sudden they hear somebody coming down the stairs. It's Noelle and her dad, Leon, coming down the damn stairs. Noelle is laughing a little bit. Leon like, oh, you look good in that masseuse uniform. I'm like, oh my God, how embarrassing, okay? How freaking embarrassing. And I'm like, how did you not know she was in the house? She's talking about she thought she left an hour ago. I'm like, how did you not know that she was in the house, her dad was in the house? But, you know, I'm sure they, you know, picked up right where they left off or whatever. You know, they had the cocktails flowing and all of that. So I'm sure, you know, they picked right up. But I thought that shit was hilarious. Anyways, in the next scene, what happens? Portia and her sister, they go to this, Portia's doctor. I guess this is the same doctor that operated on her before and took out, you know, the fibroids that she had when she was pregnant, when she was married to Cordell. You know, she had a miscarriage or whatever. And so she just wanted to basically make sure that everything was checking out with her, that, you know, when she's ready to have kids, she will be able to have kids. And she just wanted to make sure she didn't have any more fibroids or anything like that. I guess her sister Lauren being pregnant is really, you know, bugging her. And, you know, she wants to, you know, because she wants to be pregnant. So anyways, the funny part about the scene that I really want to talk about is that when the nurse was asking her, you know, how they check you in and ask you all these questions, the nurse was like, so are you married, divorced, widowed? She's like, I'm widowed. And Lauren looking at her like, really, girl? Really? She was like, no, I'm divorced. He's still alive, I guess, or whatever. I'm like, girl, it was kind of funny though. She said she was widowed. I was like, what happened to Cordell? I ain't reading nothing in the news. Anyways, but you know, the doctor comes in, the doctor is like, yes, in her ultrasound that she had previously, that she had like the week before or whatever, they did find some fibroids, but the doctor was like they were small and they shouldn't affect her, you know, being pregnant and carrying a baby herself. So that was good news for Portia. Anyways, in the next scene, we are at Dwight's salon. It's called the purple something. What's it called? I thought I wrote it down. Is it called the Purple Door? I think that's what this salon is called, which I think is a cute name. I love the color purple. It's my favorite color. And anyways, I thought that was a cute name. So he's just, you know, showing her around and telling her, you know, how things are going to be. And then, you know, later in the evening, everybody starts to arrive. Bob comes. First of all, Dwight got these damn diva carolers outside. I'm like, these is the most divalicious carolers I ever seen. I mean, they weren't like all into it. They were like posing, like, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell. Like, I ain't messing up my hair out here. I gotta make sure my facial expressions is okay. I thought that was funny. And then Bob went on in. He got on this damn Santa Claus uniform or outfit, and Aiden's like, that's not the real Santa Claus. You can't fool me. And then, you know, all the other ladies start coming. Then I see little Miss Juicy, baby. She comes in with Phaedra. She's dressed like an elf. And I'm like, I hope Phaedra's paying you real good to be running around here in that damn elf costume, Miss Juicy, okay? Now, let me tell y'all a little side note to this. I had never seen Little Women LA, nor had I seen Little Women Atlanta. But my friend was telling me that I need to see it. So over the weekend, I started watching Little Women in Atlanta. Okay. That shit had me rolling. I mean, them chicks was crazy. Like, what the hell is wrong with them? That shit was funny. So I ended up like catching up on the whole season. I think this week is like the finale, so I gotta make sure that I watch it. I don't think I'm gonna vlog about it, but that shit was funny. Now I'm ready to start binge watching LA, so I think I'm gonna do that when I'm off at the end of the month for spring break. That shit was so funny. If y'all do not watch Little Women in Atlanta, y'all need to watch it. That shit had me rolling, okay? Them motherfuckers is so catty, but they be brawling though. I mean, they be ready to throw some blows. Anyway, so yeah, so what else is going on? What else is going on? Okay, so then Portia comes in. She's her and Shamia, they come in, they're dressed like sexy penguins. I'm like, I guess y'all in Atlanta, it's warm down there, cause shit, there's no way you can get away with that shit up here in Chicagoland. Your ass a bit to have frostbite just trying to walk from the car. You know what I'm saying? Then you see Nene and Greg come in. Dwight goes over to Nene and tells Nene, you know, he's so proud of her. You know, I guess they haven't seen each other in a while, but then Nene shades him in her interview like, yeah, a lot of things have changed. Dwight got a new nose. Now he can breathe. I'm like, really, Nene? Okay, let's not talk about your nose. And I think she done had a couple of nose jobs, right? And all the other shit she done had done. Calm down with that. Sheree comes in and she sees Bob and Tammy standing next to each other. You know, Bob and Tammy standing next to each other. Like, oh, we both have on velvet. Oh, we're twins. And then Sheree kind of give them the side eye, right, and comes walking over to where they were. And she's like, oh, did Tammy tell you about Miami? And he's like, oh, what happened? Oh, you didn't tell your best friend about Miami? And then Tammy's like, did you or did you not tell Sheree that you and I slept together? And he's like, you know, stumbling over his words or whatever. Sheree in her interview was like, what's wrong, cat slut got your tongue? And then he finally is like, you know, I don't recall saying that. Sheree like, oh, so you don't remember now? Okay. He's like, you know, I got brain injuries or whatever. I'm like, okay, dude. Now you want to use football as your excuse for saying some bullshit back in the day to piss Sheree off and whatever. But he's like, you know what? I am not that person anymore. I want you to treat me like the man that I am now. You know, everything is good. Let's get this marriage back on track. You know, they're divorced or whatever, but you know, let's get this relationship back on track. And you know, they give each other a little kiss, and then everybody's like, oh, isn't that cute? So yeah, I guess they're trying to work their relationship out. Like I said before, it's all good. I love love. I love black love, y'all. I love to see people just in love, and you know, they were married for a long time. They got kids together. Their kids are not young, but hey, they can enjoy their golden years together, okay? Anyways, and he's hilarious, isn't he? He is funny as hell to me. Anyways, Kenya brings her ass in there. She dressed as a Grinch. Now, not only is she dressed as a Grinch, she done painted her skin green. Her hair's got green highlights in it. I mean, she went all out. She looked good, right? She looked like she could have been, you know, in one of them in one of them stores standing in the window or something, or in some kind of Christmas play or something like that. I mean, she went all out. If you gonna go all out, okay? And she did, and it looked really good. And Faye just like, oh my God, thank you so much for this costume. And yes, I'm so happy that you dressed this way. And you know, whatever, Phaedra, okay. It was just a little too over the top. But I mean, I guess she was excited that, you know, Kendra. What did I say? Kenya. It's my little sister name, y'all, Kendra. Anyways, that Kenya followed the rules, so. Yeah, I liked her costume though. Anyways, what else happened? So while they were over there talking, Ty, Peter, Chris, I think Bob and Greg were over there too, and they were all talking, and Peter's like, yeah, last time I saw you was talking about asking her for your money or whatever. Did you ever get your money? And Ty's like, no, she gave me half of it though. He was like, I'm done. I ain't even gonna worry about it no more. And so, but at the reunion, on Watch What Happens Live, he said that a week before the reunion, Phaedra did end up giving him the rest of his money. So that all is good in they hood over there, okay? Then you see Nene, she goes over to Candy, she sits down and talks to Candy, and she's just like, girl, I just don't know what went wrong with me and you, and I just don't understand it. I'm like, Nene, only you know what went wrong with you and Candy, because nobody else know why you got an issue with Candy. You had an issue with Candy as soon as Candy came on that damn show. I think, what was it, second season when Candy came on the show? You had a damn issue with her for no reason. Like, and then I remember the one scene where she was telling Lisa Wu, like, because Lisa was like, well, what does this have to do with Candy? Whatever they were arguing about. And she's like, because she always looking at me funny and giving me these looks or whatever. I'm like, girl, bye. And just like I'm saying to last night's episode, girl, bye, okay? You're the only one. You and them voices in your damn head are the only ones that know what went wrong with you and Candy. But Candy is not bothered by it. She said she was out to eat with Cynthia and I don't know if she said Cynthia and Portia or whatever. No, not Portia. She was out to eat with somebody, Cynthia and somebody else, and she said that Nene came up and only spoke to Cynthia and ignored, everybody else. It might have been Kenya. I think it was Kenya, yeah. And I'm like, she ain't bothered by Nene. You know what I'm saying? But then they end up start talking about the feds coming and knocking on her door, and she was like, yeah, I had the baby stuff was being delivered. Simba, leave that alone. Go somewhere. She was like, I had the baby stuff being delivered, and the feds done blocked my driveway. I guess they thought that we was trying to hide some stuff or whatever. And Nene was like, what? And then in her interview, she was saying, she don't know what to believe. She don't know if Phaedra called them or whatever, but she's like, she was keeping her distance. She didn't want to talk to Phaedra too much because she doesn't know, like, what type of person she's dealing with at this point. You know how Phaedra's been treating her, so she's like, she doesn't know what type of person that she's dealing with at this point. Now, while they're having this conversation, Kenya, Sheree, and Cynthia are talking about it, and Kenya brings it up, like, about them going, and Cynthia's like, they came to my house too. I was like, that's a little fishy, okay. She was like, yeah, they came to my house too, or whatever. And then Phaedra walks up, and Phaedra's like, once she finds out what they're talking about, Phaedra's like, oh, okay, well, she quickly excuses herself, talking about she got to go check on something. Cynthia in her interview was like, well, that's a strange reaction. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, this is a strange reaction. I don't know. Maybe she just didn't want to talk about it because, like she said, she was trying to start a new chapter in her life. But, I mean, I wouldn't put it past her to have called them or if they came, look, because I'm sure they're still calling her to tell them that, hey, he got stuff here and there. Which, you know what I mean? I don't know if I can blame her for saying it because I'm like, shit, go bother them, get the stuff that they got of his, and then let's see where the money fall out at after that. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if I blame her or not. But at the same time, just admit it if you did it, whatever. Anyway, so what else goes down? Kim and Phaedra are talking, and Kim tells Phaedra that she that her and her family will always be there for Phaedra and the boys and all of that. And Phaedra's like, Kim is a real genuine person, and they'll always be friends. And I'm like, girl, Kim, you better watch out. You better watch your back. Because Pony Faye is always looking for her next target, her next victim. You know what I'm saying? I just honestly don't think Phaedra has a genuine bone in her body unless it comes to her kids. Other than that, and I guess her mom too, but other than that, I really don't think that she is a genuine person. Like, I've said this a million times throughout the season and other seasons too, so whatever. But, yeah, so that's that. Then, it's time for Chris to do his little dance. Him and Phaedra do a little dance together, and then he breaks it down. He does the splits and everything. I'm like, all right, go on, Chris, go on now. Okay, hey. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing. It was real cute. Kim was in that, like, yeah, that's my man, or whatever. And that's basically it. That's kind of how it goes off. They all get together, they take a group photo. I seen the photo, that same photo floating around on Instagram today. So, people were posting, all the cast members were posting on Instagram and Twitter, I guess, as the show was on. So yeah, that's it. that is all of it. And then, you know, they do the little captions of what everybody's up to. Now, the only thing I want to bring up about that is that when they said the thing about Kim and, you know, she's about to be on a new season of Dancing with the Stars, and they were like, but she, we're waiting to see how she works out daycare or something like that. I was like, bravo, y'all are wrong for that. Because, you know, Dancing with the Stars is filmed in California. So, like, you know, she was that pressed about leaving her kids to go for, you know, just a few hours or just like an overnight, 2-night trip with the girls. How the hell is she going to leave her kids to go all the way across the damn country? That shit was funny, bravo. Y'all hilarious. Y'all be shading motherfuckers all the time. Anyways, but that is the end of the Real Housewives of Atlanta season number 8. I'm looking forward to the reunion shows. You know, I don't know. What's the rundown? Cynthia pissed me off this season. She pissed me off with that whole Kenya thing, backtracking on their friendship. But you know what? I'm gonna give Cynthia another chance, and we're gonna see how she does next season because I'm pretty sure she's gonna be back. Nene, you know, I didn't care if she was there or not. Honestly, I don't know. I'm pretty sure she's going to be back to being a regular housewife next year because, you know, she wants to be on TV. You know, she's got, you know, she's made her money or whatever, and I'm sure she'll be good off of the money that she has, but she wants to be on TV. Who else? Candy, you know, I'm sure Candy's going to be back. Although I don't really know where she fits in with the group anymore. She just, you know, seems like and she kind of always seemed like that. She just got her own thing going on, especially now that she's married. She's got her baby. You know, I don't really know if she should come back to the show. You know, she should just go and live her life peacefully, you know. Who else? Sheree. I hope Sheree comes back as a full-time housewife again. I really wish that we had seen a little bit more of Sheree, but I'm definitely glad she's back because I've always liked Sheree. As delusional as she may be, you know, I've always liked her, and you know, I want to see if Chateau Sheree is ever gonna be completed. Kim, yeah, you don't have to come back, girl. No, you don't belong on this show at all. You don't fit in. Remember when she said she tasted, she was trying to act grown because she drank some mosquito. I'm like, mosquito? What the fuck you talking about? She talking about some damn moscato. Girl, now you already knew. Okay, no. Yeah, she don't need to come back. Who else besides, Portia. I don't really know what Portia would do if she came back. I don't think that she fits in anymore either. Not that I don't like Portia. I just think that, you know, she might be right for a different show, but maybe just not the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And then my girl Kenya. Now, Kenya's my girl. She pissed me off a few times this season, but she is still my girl. And of course she's gonna be back. She is the life of the show, and I don't care what nobody say, she is. So, you know, I'm pretty sure she's gonna be back, and hopefully her and Matt will still be together. I mean, they're still together now, so hopefully they will still be together next season. Did I miss anyone? I don't think I missed anybody. So, yeah, that's it, you guys. That's all I have for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season number 8, episode number 17, the finale. Like I said, I will be blogging about the reunion shows. I love the reunion shows. I can't wait to see what's going to go down on the reunion, okay? And until next time, you guys, please stay real, stay safe, and stay tuned. Tamika Chanel is just saying. And toast up to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 8. And that's a wrap. Bye-bye.